कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ते पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। By the grace of Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, which comes in the form of Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and uncountable masters, Brahmagani Sadgurus. We are taking 37 stanza of chapter 18, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, Sadguru is describing the goodness, pleasure, or the satvika, sukha. यत्तग्रे विषमिव परिणाममे अमृतोपमम् यत्तग्रे विषमिव परिणाममे अमृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तमात्मबुद्धि प्रसादजम् यत् तत् अग्रे विषम् इव परिणामे अमृतोपमम् तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम आत्मबुद्धि प्रसादजम। Yet that pleasure, tat, that which agre in the beginning, although visham seems like a poison, seems like a very hard, very bitter, very bad, pariname, but in the result, amrotapam, it means like nectar. Therefore, that atma buddhi, a divine intellect, or intellect which is come in the near of enlightenment, Sukham, that divine pleasure, Satvikam, Satvik or goodness, pleasure, Proktam, it means told. I want to clear one thing in this, before this stanza. The pleasure is not physical pleasure as you think. That is not a pleasure or that is not a place. This is wrong use of the word. This word is using the pleasure in sense of physical relationship. Pleasure means ananda. Now we are taking the meaning of this stanza. That pleasure or the place, those seems at the beginning like a poison, like a hard and painful, but in the result he comes a very, very divine result as a nectar like result. and divine intellect that called Satoguni or goodness, pleasure. That is the meaning of this stage. But now we are taking the secret meaning of this stanza, hidden meaning of this stanza. Indirective teaching of the Sadguru, Sachidananda Paramatma. The Sadguru, Sachidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, the master of millions of the galaxies, uncountable, and billions of universes. Never misguided when I say the Lord Krishna. At the same time I am telling the Lord Shiva. Because Lord Krishna and Lord Shiva, they are not twos. The Sachidananda Paramatma comes in the various forms of the masters. Maybe he is Lord Krishna, maybe he is Lord Shiva, maybe he is a Kapil, maybe he is a Buddha, maybe he is a Janaka, maybe he is a Astavakra, or maybe he is my Guru. So, only and only a fool can see the difference between Gurus and Gurus. All Sadgurus, they are form of the Sachidananda Paramatma, and you cannot define them as the Lord Krishna or Lord Shiva. It is appearance of the Krishna in the Dwapara. He came in the human form and the complete Sadguru and complete avatar. Not even in the teaching of the Geeta, but he is the great lover of the Gop and Gopis, his friends. He danced with the Blaze girls and Blaze boys. He play on the flute. He loved all the citizen of that time. He loved all the lovers like the Vidur, like the Vidurani. He make a very pure relation. Some he make sister, some he make brother, some he make friend like Sudama. And he was the emperor of the emperor. He is the Dwarkadhish. You know what is the meaning of the Dwarka? Nobody knows the meaning of the Dwarka. Dwarka is a very, very secret and hidden meaning. Dwarka means the door of the moksha, door of the enlightenment, door of the liberation. This is the real meaning of Dwarka. Or Dwarka, it means that if you want to liberation, if you want to enlightenment, if you want to complete free from all illusion of the Maya, you must take shelter of your master. Because the master is the Krishna. And Master Krishna is living in every Sadguru. And Master Shiva is living in every Sadguru. So I told in the beginning of this discourse, the Shiva and Krishna, they are not two. They are one. Vishnu and Shiva, they are not two. You seems them like two, but even you do not seems that have you read in the books. But when you will be enlightened, you will see the Shiva and Krishna is not two. The Krishna, my Sadguru. Shiva is my Sadguru. If anyone's father has two names, but by the two names, the father has not become two person. Even the God is not person. He is an existence which is existing in the millions of the galaxies and billions of the universes. He comes in the form of the master, because he is very graceful, he is very careful to his lovers and seekers. I want to give an example to you. If a child is playing with the toys and he is happy, mother never disturb the child. Mother do his work, child play. But if the child is crying, mother comes very fast, run towards the child and take him near to his heart. And that is the way of God. If you want in liberation, God will help you. If you don't want to liberation, if you want to play in the Maya, God will not disturb you. You play in the Maya. You play in the Maya. The thousand and millions person, they are playing in the Maya. They are not coming to me or another Sadguru. The fake Sadgurus, they are also playing in the Maya, and they are playing with the disciples also. I do not disturb them. I do not criticize them. Play, let play. But if your heart is broken in the love, if you are crying, if you are thirsty, if you are curious, if you are seeker, if you are dying for the God, God will come in the form of Sadguru, surely and certainly. But if you are dying for a girl, God will not come. Go to the girl and make the girlfriend. If you are dying for the money, earn the money, play with the money. If you are dying for the power and post, go achieve the power and post. So this stanza is telling, in this way, if you want to know the God existence, if you want to complete enlightenment or complete liberation, then you do the hard practices. Even Sadguru says to you, you do that hard practices, because that practices is beginning very hard, but result is very good. Result is liberation. Beginning is like a foundation. I want to give another example. A baby stay in the womb of mother. He is completely covered. He is living like a jail. But he have a patient. He lived there 9 months and 10 days. And after the 9 months and 10 days, or 10 months, some baby stay in 10 months. They become brilliant babies. So, after this poison-like prison, this pain, this sorrow, this uncomfortable condition, he comes out the world and grow like a very fine person. The same thing with the Sadguru. If you want to liberation, you must live in the womb of Sadguru. You must live in the obedience. You must live in the discipline. You must live in the circle which is Sadguru made for you. And if you are going to do anything out of the will of Sadguru, that you will be award, the abortion will be done, and you will be not born as a supreme enlightenment person. So Sadguru is telling this thing in this stanza. Even you feel like a poison when the master give you the Sakshi meditation of awareness. You think, oh my God, what is happening? Master is telling nothing to do, only see. You think the chanting is better than meditation. You think that reading the books is better than meditation. Because that is easy for you. Because that methods, they are already introduced in your knowledge. But Sadguru gives something unknown, which is you do not know. And Sadguru say, sit 70 minutes per day and do nothing, only see. Then your internal enemies, your mind is your enemy, your intellect is your enemy, your mood is your enemy, your ego is your enemy. Your sensory organs want stimulations. Your sensory organs want good food, good cloth, good physical partners. Your sensory organs want different types of drink and many more. And the king of your sensory organs, your mind, your mana, think unpleasantness. And you run away from the Sakshi meditation of awareness. Sadguru cannot help you. If you do not do the Sakshi meditation, Sadguru will not help you. Because you are aborting child now. Only those person come to me, if they want to enlightenment, they must be very hardly follow my instructions of meditation. Otherwise, I can get you some general benefits, but you cannot get enlightenment. It is clear. This stanza is telling, in the beginning, when the Sadguru teach you the Sakshi meditation of awareness, your mind make conspiracy against this meditation. Your mind makes disobedience to the Sadguru. You think that Sadguru is not knowing. By hidden part, you take pleasure of the worldly things, and Sadguru knows. Because you think the Sadguru is this? No! Sadguru is living you. Sarvati Sakshi Hutam. He is your soul, he knows everything. What are you doing behind and hidden from the Sadguru? So, the Krishna is telling here, I want to start a very good phrase of Kabir. Kabir says, दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, और जो सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काय को होए. You do not doing the practice of the Sakshi meditation or the witnessing meditation when your time is favorable. But when you come in uncomfortable conditions or disbalance of mind or any painful condition coming imposing by your society or family or any agency, and then you think that you can save yourself, you can save your peace. That is impossible. If you do not swim in the low deep water, how can you swim in the deep water and fast stream? The sorrow is a fast stream, but the pleasure is slow stream. Pleasure like your life, you have enough to eat, you have enough shelter, you have all things good, and your mood is okay now. But if you do meditation in favorable condition, then you can do meditation, you can aware in adverse condition. Otherwise, you cannot aware. Somebody asked me how we can save ourselves from the lust and the anger. I told him, the lust and anger is very fast flowing stream, and you have do not ability to swim even in the slow flowing water. So first you practice in the bank of the river, then you practice in the middle of the river. So the Krishna is telling here the same thing. If you want to destroy all your sorrows of life, if you want to know the nectar-like presence of existence, if you want to become immortal, if you want to free from death and birth cycle, if you want to know Atma Jnana, Atma Bodha, if you want to know Buddhatva, if you want to be Buddha, knowing and being, it is the same thing. You throw a wooden piece in the fire, in the big fire, the same time he burn and convert into the fire. The wooden piece will not remain. So the knowing of the Atma Jnana is being of the Atma Jnana. And never be befooled or misguided. When you know the Atma Jnana, you will not die. You will not run away from your family. You will not leave your job. The Janak was the emperor, king. He is doing all the duties. He performed the marriage of his daughters with the Rama, Shatrughna, Bharata, etc. But he was enlightened master. He was the master of Sukhdeva. He was the disciple of Astavakra. So the Atma Jnana never depend on your physical, mental, social and other conditions. Atma Jnana itself a separate, glorious, spiritual and highly divine transformation. So, the pleasure which comes exactly with the Atma Jnana, that can be destroy your all sorrows forever. But it will be achieved only by the grace of Master, only by the grace of Sadguru. When the Sadguru comes in your life, that day is your day of the born, that is your birthday. Because the rest of life which is your living without Sadguru, that was not life, that was a sleep, that was a coma, that was unconsciousness. Your consciousness started when you comes near the Sadguru and accept the Sadguru as your master and you become the disciple. A friend asked me, he want to learn meditation. I will give him teaching of meditation. But if I will give him teaching meditation, he will not success. Why he will not success? If you do not perform the marriage and love any girl or any woman and you deliver a child, who will be the father of that child? The society will not recognize. So the marriage is essential, so Guru Diksha is essential. When you take the Guru Diksha, and then you are legally my disciple, you are spiritually my disciple, then I will teach you meditation, that meditation bring the real spirituality. If I do not giving you Guru Diksha and I teach you meditation technique, that is not a college teaching. You will never respect for me as when after you will take Guru Diksha. You will never have faith me. You can run away. You are just curious for some days. After some day you will run away because your mind is free. You have not taken Guru Diksha oath. As the woman take the oath with the men and men take with the oath with the woman at that marriage ceremony, and they feel this is my husband, this is my wife. I am want to tell clearly, because your mind is very clever. The mind is clever because you are here like living like a blind and unconscious. Because the mind is guiding you. You are the slave of the mind. You are the slave of the thoughts. You are the slave of the sensory organs. This condition is sorrow. Even you think that this is the pleasure. No, this is not pleasure. This is the sorrow. This is the hidden sorrow in the form of the pleasure. As we itch and we feel some pleasure, and after itching we feel burning. So every pleasure of the world, you will, in the result, you will feel the painfulness. But when the Sadguru give you the practice of meditation or teach you the spiritual science, in the beginning you feel that Sadguru is giving a poison. You feel that this is very hard for me, this is very tough for me, and your mind opposes the Sadguru's teaching, because your mind wants sensory pleasure. Your mind never wants enlightenment. Your mind is the dark part of your ego. So the Sadguru never do anything buttering to you or which is you feel the pleasant. Sadguru never admire your mistakes. Sadguru never admire your darkness, your falseness, your foolishness, your sleep, your coma, your mesmerism in Maya. So Sadguru use the hard word. And Sadguru expose your hell inside, because you have some hell-like things inside. Sadguru expose. Sadguru shows you. Sadguru shows you because you are dying by that hell. If the wound is going bitter, the pus is coming, and pus is bad smelling, and the skin is coming like a yellow, and you are hitting their wound by the cloth and by the flowers. But Sadguru never allow. Sadguru catch that wound and press that wound and put out all the pus. And when you cry, oh, in the pain, that is feeling like a poison. Because Sadguru want to snatch, or Sadguru want to push out all your pus, all your dirty things, and want to fill the knowledge and his love like a paste of ointment of love, ointment of knowledge. So when Sadguru is operating your wound, you feel, you cry, you say, oh no, this no, I will not do it. I do not need enlightenment. Oh no. Just as the child cry in the operation table in the hospitals when he has some infection in body, and doctor operate his wound and other things and taking stitch. So this type Sadguru do the divine applications of treatment in the spiritual progress of your life. So you feel unpleasant, and many persons, they run away from Sadguru. But if they stay, they get enlightenment. If they stay, they know their Atma Jnana. You do not do anything, you do only one thing. You stay with Sadguru. You do only one thing, you surrender in the feet of Sadguru. But you do not do like this. You do the drama of surrender. You can surrender in front of the doctor even. You can lay down on the table and leave your body complete in the surrender of the doctor. And doctor, do anything with your body. Doctor take a hammer of the rubber hammer and put on the struck on your different part of body. Doctor say open the mouth and he put the sculpture in your mouth. You allow. Doctor see your eyes. Doctor clap on your ribs. You allow. But you do not allow Sadguru anything to do for you. Sadguru is showing your sensory organ dirt of hunger. Sadguru want to show your mind unnecessary thoughts. There is no relativity with your life and with your needs. The thoughts is meaningless thoughts, they are coming and going. Sadguru is showing your cleverness, your rogueness, your mind conspiracies. But when Sadguru shows something, then you become a good person. No, I am not that. Sadguru, you are wrong. Even you know that you are wrong. And then you ran away. Second mistake you do with the Sadguru. You give your heart. You give your heart to the worldly things and worldly persons. But you use your mind with the Sadguru. But what should be? Good. You give the heart to the Sadguru and use the mind in the world. But you do opposite. You never learn from Meera. You never learn from Aruni. You never learn from Sukadev. He was standing on the door 3 days continuously without taking food and water. And he was waiting the Sadguru Janaka. But you do not wait. If the Sadguru do not come on Skype or Sadguru do not give you any importance because Sadguru is busy, Sadguru has many disciples. So your mind make angerness against the Sadguru. And you want to run away, you want to leave Sadguru. So the Krishna is telling this type of poison in this stanza, Yatagre Vishimeva Parname Amartum. Yatagre. In the starting, maybe you feel that Sadguru is giving you the poison. Maybe the poison means the hard things. This is your mind don't want to accept. But you know, as your goal will be high, as your effort will be very hard. If a person want to be a collector or IPS, IAS, his studies will be hard practice. If a person want to the lieutenant colonel in the army, his efforts must be high. But a person want to dig the pit inside side of the street, if a person want to put some bricks on his head and do some labor work, there is no need of any hard effort. That is easy. So if you want to enlightenment, you should be ready to hard practices, because Sadguru only can work on that person that can allow the work of Sadguru. I want to give an example to you. A sculpture, the making the idols of the stone. He choose that stone, particular stone, that will be not break in the mechanism of sculpting. He take the iron, pointed iron piece and hammer, and he cut the stone slowly. And unwanted portion he cut out, and wanted portion he remaining. So the beautiful sculpture, the beautiful idol comes. But if the stone piece will break between the making, then what do that escapist or the artist? He throw that stone out and take other stone. So the same thing with the Sadguru. If you are ready to bear all the hammer of Sadgurus, then you can get enlightenment. If you break even by a word by the Sadguru, so please, you cannot get enlightenment. Wait for next life. Maybe you able for this. I want giving a next example. You know, in the modern society, the girls, they are doing marriage with their choice boy. Even the family will not like, even the society will not like, but their choice. And what happened? The father of mother of girl, even they are not ready to marry with this boy, his daughter. The girl never care. He leave his father and mother, he leave in his uncles, he leave his sister and brothers, he leave with all the relation, and only she goes with that boy and court marriage with that boy. And if the family not accept, he never care. She never care. But I appreciate the love of girl is very nice. But your love is not nice for God. Because you want many facility, you want to love with the God. You want that my father will agree, then I will do meditation. Then my wife will agree, I do my meditation. When my child will be feel comfortable, that I will do meditation. That type of thoughts. You can put hand on your heart and you can think, are you able for liberation? Are you able for enlightenment? You have not even that love of that girl with the Sadguru. That girl is your guru. And learn what is the love with that girl. If the Meera think like that, when my husband will ready, and then I will be pray to the Krishna. When the Shabri think like that, Meera never care. Meera leave his capital, Meera leave his family. But I am not telling you do like Meera. No. I am giving you very easy meditation. You can do with your family. You can wife do this meditation also. Your father can do the meditation also. And you can live in the family and do the meditation. And no need to leave the family. But I am telling the norms. What is the priority in your life? The money is priority. The relationship with the family is priority. The post is priority. The respect is priority. The power is priority. The prosperity is priority. The houses and car is priority. You have put on the God existence in your last priority. So you are taking the time in enlightenment. When you will put this priority that I want to liberate, then I will do another thing. That will be the golden day of your life. I want to give one example. You know that, all of you know, the Bhakta Prahlada. He was only 6-year-old child. And he get enlightenment. And after enlightenment, he enjoy his life. And he governed the capital 15,000 years at the ancient time. want to give you example of Dhruva. He took priority to enlightenment and make the Guru Narada, and he get the enlightenment, then he returned to the home, and then he was become the successor of his father Uttanapada. And he also bear his duty as a king thousand years. If you get enlightenment, then live in the society, then society will be take advantage, society will be pleased with you, society will be make you our role model. But now you are making role model your best person in the society. You are making the role model the filmy heroes. You are making the role model the bar dancers. You are making the role model other persons, they are worldly persons. But you are never making your role model enlightened person, because your intellect is not correct. Your intellect is intellect like a worldly illusion of Maya. My dear friend, you show the love for the God like a drama, but your curiosity, your choice is flowing towards the worldly things. Your attachment and highly attachment with the sensory organ hungers, and you are very fearful if I break that attachment. You do not want to learn the real divine love with the God existence. And whenever your love is not real, God will not please you, because God is not a general girl that you can befool it. God is a supreme intellectual authority. He knows everything. He knows every thought before it is coming in your mind. So if you want to meet with the God, you must make the priority of love inside with the God. This society is, I know fear and I know fear. This society is opposite to the God. Nobody want that his son or daughter be enlightened or enlightened person. No wife want that her husband become enlightened. No husband want that his wife become enlightened. They only want satisfaction. They catch hands and goes to the temple and show the child and mother and the wife and husband, and this is God. And they are befooling each other. You don't want to know the real God inside. As the Geeta, as the Ramayana, as the Bhagavatam, as the Upanishad says. You think that stone idols is God, but they are not God. They are the representation of the God. They only helping. They only the helping mode of. They are giving you message that please see the God, real God. But you are satisfied to see the idols in the temples. If you are so much faith in the idols of the stone, that why are you not making an idol of the stone in the place of your wife? Please do not marry with the girl and make a stone girl and marriage with the stone girl. If you are so faithful with the stone idols? Why are you not making a stone of the child and put in your home? Why are you going to treatment infertility up to the America for a real child? You want a real wife, you want a real child. Even you want a real food. Why are you not eating the stones? The food materials making by the stones, looking like a fruit and looking like a bread. Why are you not eating? Befooling who? Who's you befooling? You are befooling yourself. You are not searching the real God inside, which is existence, which is Atma. You do not want to achieve Atma Jnana. You do not want to know the Brahma. You do not want to transformation. So I say this society is opposite to the God. This society is opposite to the God. So Krishna is telling in the Gita the real existence of the God and real way to knowing the God and real way to become Atma Bodha or the Tattva Nishtha or the Atma Jnani or Brahma Veda. You don't want to be the Brahma Veda. Your society also not want that you be the Brahma Veda. They want to satisfy you from the some holy places and pilgrimage and some activities like the yagna, japa, tapa, reading books and chanting, etc. And they say, oh, okay, this is, you are done the religious activity and now please attend your family and attend your work. So this foolishness is going on from some 1,000 years. But if you know internal God existence, if you know the Atma Jnana, then you can see the God in the stone idols. Exactly. You know, the Prahlada seen the God inside, then the Prahlada called the God, and the God comes from a pillar of stone, the Darsinga. If you will become the Atma Jnani, you can not even see the God in the stone, but you can see the God in every particle of the world. And when you call the God, God will come. As the Prahlada call, and God come in the form of Narsinga. Second example I am giving to you. The Sant Jnaneshwara, only the 780 years before, the Sant Jnaneshwara tell to the ball of the mud, the ball of the mud become alive, and she was that ball of mud moving like a van, like a vehicle, like a car, like an animal. And they are the Sant Jnaneshwara, Sugna Devi, and his elder brother, name I am not remembering now, Sugna Devi, Jnaneshwara or Nivratinatha. These three was sitting on the wall. This miracle is happened because Sant Jnaneshwara was enlightened person. Enlightened person see the God in every particle of the world. But you cannot see even the God in idols in the temples because you are blind. You are only fulfilling your duties. You are only doing formalities in the temples. Your prayer is only showing. You have no love in the prayers. If you have loved the prayers, God can appear in front of you like the Vitthal, like the Namdev, like the Meera. So see inside of your heart. This is the poison which is Guru exposed inside of you. If you are, see the Kathopanishad. If you read the Kathopanishad, Nachiketa was not satisfied with any worldly things. his master Yama says to him, I am giving you millions years of emperor, you become the emperor of the earth. Only one emperor, nobody come in the competition of you. I am giving you the lot of the diamonds and the gold and beautiful moments of the heaven and earth. No, Nachiketa say no, I don't want. You think that I am full? The worldly things, the women's, the emperor, the post, the power, they are mortal. They have limit. But Atma Jnana is immortal. If you can give me, you give me Atma Jnana. My dear friends, the Nachiketa, the small child is wiser than you. And Meera take the poisonous drink in the love of Krishna, and the poison become nectar. The poison become nectar. So the example of Meera says, if your love is complete, the Atma Jnana will be sure come to you. And Sadguru only effective with you where there your love is complete, your faith is complete. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Only Shraddhavan. Only Shraddhavan. Beg me pardon, please do not be misunderstand. This is my duty, so I am performing here. Because this stanza is telling like that. So, the Krishna is telling, Yatagre Vishparname Amrutamupamam. When you accept the master completely, in the beginning you feel, oh, this master is very hard for me, and the practice of divinity or the meditation is, oh my God, this is not any level of my heart and mind. But have patience. Do meditation of the Sakshi awareness. Because it is the Satvik Sukha. It is the goodness pleasure. It brings the nectar of enlightenment. So, this is Atma Buddhi. This is intellect of supreme spirituality. It is called the Pragya. So the internal journey, the journey towards awareness, journey towards enlightenment, journey towards knowing inside in existence, which is the only and only God. The God cannot be worldly. You see Krishna, but the Krishna told this thing. You know the Atma Jnana, Krishna told in all the Geeta. Even you see the Rama, because you was here in the previous life. Even you seen the Krishna, even you seen the Buddha, even you seen the Kapila, you seen the Janaka, you was there. But you are not free from the liberation, from the illusion. You have never get liberation. Why you never get liberation? Because you do not do the internal journey of enlightenment. So this is the prasadam. If you accept the master's gift of meditation and instruction of internal journey, or instruction to clean inside, and instruction to aware yourself, this is the prasadam, and this is the extremely pleasure. The love area is not pleasure. The dhan area, the prosperity is not pleasure. The making big family is not pleasure. The married with many wives is not pleasure. The making big mansions is not pleasure. But this is pleasure when you go inside and see your existence, which is living in the form of your Atma, which is living in the form of your consciousness, which is living in the form of your existence or your knowing. He is the great knower. He knows everything and he never involved in worldly activities or functions. There is two things inside of you. One is doer, that is by the nature, and one is seer, and that is by the existence. So I want detach you from the doer and I want join you with the knower. That is the Sakshi meditation of awareness, and that is the good gift and precious divine gift from Sadgurus, my previous Sadgurus, my Krishna, my Shiva, my many Sadgurus. They are same thing say in their teachings, and I am also teaching you the same truth. So in the last of my discourse, I want to say, without Sadguru, you cannot get enlightenment. Even you are the same powerful of Vishnu, Shiva or Brahma. So Ramayana says, जो विरंची शंकर सम होई, बिन गुरु भव निधि तरह के कोई. Nobody can cross this ocean of illusion and death and birth without the grace and help of Sadguru. My dear friends, I want to make two requests. One is that if you do the Sakshi meditation of awareness, 2 or 3 months, 4 months, as you can do. If you do the honestly this Sakshi meditation of awareness, you will free from all tensions and you will become the tensionless person. And when you become the tensionless person, the peace will come in your life. The peace and tensionlessness, both as a joint venture, they make you free from all tension created diseases. Diabetes, angina, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, blood pressure, etc. And when the maximum person of the world will do this meditation of awareness, they will be free from all these diseases, and we can save a huge of money by our general hospitals, because the patients will not go there and the expenditure will be saved. And the person will be healthy and person will be pleasant. Second thing is that when you do the meditation of awareness, then you will be aware in your fears, phobias, and no phobia will come in your life, because you will see the phobia is hypothetical, and if you see any phobia, you can search the saving tools against that phobia. And when you aware, there is no mania, there is no rigidness. When you aware, there is no any type of depression or suicidal attack, and you will not become a mad person. So the mental disease, they will not come in the life of meditator who is practicing the Sakshi meditation of awareness. So if we can save the money from the mental hospitals and the physical general hospitals, because the millions person, if they do the meditation, they will never go in the mental hospitals as a patient, and they will not go in the general hospitals as a patient, and we can save the huge money, and that money can be used in the welfare of weaker sections, needy persons, for make their shelters, food, education, and other welfare activities. Third thing is that if you do this meditation, your consciousness become very keen, then you can see your anger, and you can detach from anger, and you will not do any harmful activity which is anger, provoke and make crime. So the crime will be reduced. No cutting, no murder, no fighting, no quarrel, and no any bad things against each other. So our judiciary and our police, they will be feel relaxed, and a lot of money will be saved, which is you are spending in the police stations, in the lawyer fees and the court fees. Third thing is that if you do the Sakshi meditation, and then you can see easily the lust is coming, and you can detach from the lust, and you will never do any crime against women, and our women will be saved, their respect will be saved, their life will be saved, they will be very, very secure and safe. Then they will grow a very nice goddess, and your family will become like a garden of the flowers, and your children's, they will be developed very nicely. So the family environment will be good and better and very fine. So the societies which is made by the families, they will be very good and fine. And nations, they are becomes by the societies, they will be very big, very good and fine. And all the nations, and they will live with the brotherhood, with the loving. There is no conflict. If there is conflict, they can solve on the table. And my dear friend, all the conflict with the nations, they are only the ego conflicts. The land is as it is. Your limitations is made by you. That the limitations that the semas, the front you have made, that is time to time change. Somebody told me that some country is occupied other country. I told him, you see the history, sometime that country was the part of that country, and now that is separate nation. But why are you fighting? Why are you not living peaceful in your country? So when we do this meditation, the countries, they will not fight each other, and they will solve their problem on the table of negotiation. Then UNO will be effective body. Nowadays I do not accept that UNO is effective body. Then if the person will be increased, peaceful persons, pleasant person, understanding, mutual understanding person, loving person, not criminals, not lusty, not greedy, that person will be increased in this world, that they can make a effective UNO. Second thing is that if there is no any conflict, there is no need of the weapons, the atomic weapons, hydrogen bombs, neutron bombs, fleets, and other smart bombs, missiles. So we can save a lot of money from our defense budget of the world, and that money can be used for the beautification of this earth. You have destroyed this earth very badly, no doubt. And now this is your duty to again beautification of this earth, because the earth is our mother. My dear friend, even this is not my subject, but I am telling that every person has a duty. It should be grow 10 trees in his life minimum, because you are destroy that, you cut the trees, you killed the animals, and your abdomen is the mortuary of animals, because you eaten animals, and animals races, they are finished. Second thing, in the last I want to say, if this world will be peaceful and pleasant and mutual understanding like this, by this meditation, the world become like a heaven. So we have imposed a very nice mission on us. The name is mission as World Peace by Meditation. And what is the meditation? Meditation of awareness. This meditation is not religious meditation. This is like a science invention, fan, refrigerator, etc. If you are belong any religion, you do this meditation. I am not changing your religion. I am not changing your religion. This is non-religious but spiritual meditation. My dear friend, dharma means spirituality and religion means other thing. There is no any word in the for the dharma in any language of the world. So the dharma is the spirituality, near the spirituality, and we are giving the very nice spiritual invention to all over the world. This invention can make all over this world peaceful, prosperous, loving, tensionless, and mutual understanding and brotherhood and like a family. In the end of this discourse, I appeal you, please join our mission and please subscribe my channel on YouTube. That is your channel. The name of channel is Swami Sachidanand Indore. Thank you very much. Love you.